Good morning from Delhi. Today we're visiting Vistara to go behind the scenes to see how they run the airline. You just told me this is actually day one of the whole training.
You know, we want our crew to come across as more girl boy next door, not doing something over. That's the Vistara look.
So girls do the makeup. What do the guys do here? I heard you have a lot of unruly passengers.
They be smart with us.
Free upgrade. They play with you.
They can play with ours at any point of time.
Good morning from Delhi airport. I struggle to think about any positive things to say about this lounge. The airlines in India know how to do vegetarian meals. They're the best at it. You have to avoid this seat because you have lots of toilet next to you. You know, I want to visit Darjeeling and also Kerala. The merger with Air India, and you know, where do you go from here? Oh, there's lots of people in this room. Say hi to the camera. Hi. Oh, so you're doing your training on your makeup, I can see. Yeah. How far are you now? You finished your makeup yet? No.
It's an eyeliner that I am doing an official eyeliner type.
There's a standard eyelash as well.
Yes, with a mascara. And it should be properly pushed up.
I'm setting my foundation with the compact.
Is it your first time to do the Vistara makeup?
Yes, this is my first time I'm doing it.
You just told me this is actually day one of the whole training they are on.
Absolutely. They will be here about 3 months.
Oh.
And this is their day one. This is
The makeup is day one, actually. The imaging is day one.
Yes, we do work on the appearance and the deportment. So obviously, if you see through this class, you have various different shades of Indian skin tones, from a lighter to a darker. However, what we do here is we help these girls, empower them in terms of understanding first their own colors. So we give them a little bit of color science here, how colors are made, so they understand their tones, the intensity, and once they understand that, they can pick up these colors. So we help them choose the right colors. And by the end of it, the idea is to not look fairer than what they are or darker than they are. The idea is to look the exact color, what God has actually, we say, is naturally gifted. And eventually, when they bring the best authentic selves of them on board, they actually come across more warm and relatable. In fact, that is what Vistara tagline is all about. You know, we want our crew to come across as more girl boy next door, not doing something over. That's the Vistara look that all our cabin crew use on board airline. Obviously, today is their first day, so we do combine the colors according to our uniform shades, which is the aubergine and the gold. So the tones that they pick up is all the shades are according to her uniform.
So girls do the makeup. What do the guys do here?
So the boys obviously in Vistara don't do any makeup. That's not being biased, but yes, we want to let them see their true colors. Of course, they again have different tones. So we work on their skincare regimes. They understand what they need to do as a boy day-to-day basis. We are yet to do their hairstyles, which we will work in coming tomorrow. And they work on their skincare, the right kind of products, what they need to shave with, their dressing, and also very important is they have to give us very clear skin, so they work on their, you know, the skin problems, acne and all that also we help them.
So hi Sam, welcome to Vistara Training Center. This is our classroom, let's go in and see.
Let's go check it out.
Yes, please.
Behind the scenes. Oh, hello, hi. How are you? Oh, please sit down, please sit down. You're too nice. Yeah. I heard you're doing your recurrent today. Yes. Wow, it's my first time. Very interesting. Who want to tell me what did you do in your what's recurrent? What do you do in your recurrent?
It's basically reiteration of all the procedures throughout which we are doing on board. But then every year you need to brush up on your training as well, so that it's really fresh in your mind.
In India, I heard you have a lot of unruly passengers every day. It's bad behavior. I don't know. Tell me what they do. What do they do first? What do they do to be unruly? Like they drunk or what?
No, they're not actually drunk. They be smart with us. And I think the crew, if they play it smart, they become unruly too.
Oh, so they smart with you means they play games. They want more out of you.
Yes.
They want to get free food or what? Free drink or what?
Free upgrade.
Free upgrade. They play with you.
Yeah,
So-
it's a basic thing. Like they want to be upgraded in business class, so they play very smart with you. There are certain things that we need to tell them. Certain things we can do. Certain things we cannot do. So we should know firstly what the procedure is, and we have to be firm with the statements also, and yet very careful with our words, because I think they can play with our words at any point of time. So that's one thing we can take care of.
During the training process, we also have a restraining training which helps us to deal with any unruly passenger that happen to come on board. And that's the major part which it plays when we reach to a stage where we need to control the unruly passenger by restraining them.
A special announcement, we're gonna sing a song for all our passengers who's watching this one. Alright, ready? Yes! Let's do it. Congratulations!
Welcome to our mock-up and our training facility. Very nice to have you here.
So I see you have lots of different seats inside.
Yes. This is our mock-up, as you can see. The seats you see here are exactly what you find on our aircraft. I'd like to talk a little bit about some of them. This is on our A321 neos. It's lie flat business class. I think we're one of the few airlines in the world who've gone that way. So we've got 12 of these on board. And just behind, these are the seats on our 787s, which are the flights that are operating to Europe, London, Frankfurt, Paris. And now I'll show you what we have on our domestic flights on the 320s. This is the business class that we have. On most of the aircraft, we have, in fact, all of them now, we have 8 business class seats.
I think most people are now interested is hearing about the merger with Air India. And, where do you go from here? Is this brand going to disappear and all of these new products going to go on to Air India?
Yeah. So it's a question on many people's mind. I think first and foremost, we've just started the process of application and asking for clearances and so on. So that'll take some time, and Vistara will continue as it is, and that's why we are adding more flights. We're taking more aircraft, and that will go on. Now, when the approvals are obtained and when the integration is kind of culminated, the fact is that this beautiful product and what you see here is very much because of the blood, sweat, and the hard work of the Vistara staff. And the intention very much is for this product, along with the staff who actually made it, to transition to the integrated entity. So in whatever form that is, I think you will see that these products will continue serving the customers. And at the end of the day, the same team will be then taking on the mettle of developing similar products on the integrated entity side.
And you mentioned you're on an expansion drive right now, right? How many more airplanes, and you're going to open more international destination?
Yes, that's the plan. We have a fleet of 59 aircraft at this time. We have another 11 aircraft to join us in the next 12 months or so. And that's a mix of the wide body 787 as well as 320/321. The intention is very much to deploy a lot of these on international. And we've already started announcing some of them. For example, we're launching the Mumbai to London flight from the 1st of June, which will be the first of these expansion that you spoke about.
There are many advantages using VPN. Personally, I use Surfshark VPN to bypass internet censorship, to find cheaper travel, and to secure my data. Internet censorship is a huge pain when you're traveling to another country where social media like Facebook, YouTube, and Google Mail is blocked. I use Surfshark VPN to hop to another country to bypass the internet restrictions. And even better, I use just one Surfshark VPN subscription to access multiple Netflix library. With the help of Surfshark VPN, I can also connect to another country to find cheaper air ticket, cheaper hotel, and cheaper rental car. Just like many frequent travelers, we often travel and use public Wi-Fi at a hotel or the airport. They're not secure. When I want to send sensitive information, I use Surfshark VPN to encrypt and secure my data. Now, here's the best deal for my viewer. get Surfshark VPN at surfshark.com/Sam. Enter promo code SAM. You will get more than 80% off and 3 additional months subscription for free. This video is sponsored by Surfshark. Good morning from Delhi Airport. Today flying out of India. It'll be my first time trying out Vistara. Security have to check every passenger's name and their ticket to get into the terminal. It's really crazy. It's a bit of inconvenience, I think, and that's the way they control the flow here. Just passed through the gruesome security at Indian airport. You have to empty out your electronics, all the cameras out, so it took time. Allow yourself a bit more time than the other airport because there are queues. Every process takes a little bit more time here. Now I'm sitting in the lounge. Vistara used the Air India lounge here at Delhi, but I struggle to think about any positive things to say about this lounge. There's a lot of seating, but the food was bad. It was dried out and there was not many choices, and also lack of the service here. So I think Air India still has a very long way to go.
Good morning, sir. Welcome on board. Allow me to serve you some beverage, maybe orange juice, sugarcane juice, anything. Would you prefer anything?
Orange juice.
Sure, please. May I? Thank you. Oh, orange juice for you. So that's the menu for the day, please. Right up.
Thank you.
I'm going to take your orders for the breakfast, please.
I have the Indian option, the Matar Paneer.
Okay.
So the first impression is it has a very purple feel, right? It's a little quite calm in the business class. Got a flatbed seats here. I like the safety video because it has showing a lot of beauty of various parts of India, which I really want to visit more. I want to visit Darjeeling and also Kerala. It's a big country. There's a lot of places to visit, and I only have a few days here, which is too short. And I'm hoping to come back again this year to visit more, to see more aviation scenes in India.
Serving for the non-vegetarian option, we have omelette with onion and black pepper. For the vegetarian, there are two options, which is kala chana and butter palak tikki, and the other option would be South Indian masala uttapam and idli.
Just had the Indian vegetarian breakfast, very tasty, a little bit spicy though. But I must say the airlines in India know how to do vegetarian meals. They're the best at it. There's so much demand of it as well. When I was eating the meal, enjoying the cabin, it reminded me a little bit about Jet Airways, because I used to fly Jet Airways quite a bit to Bangkok, to Singapore from India, and they used to fly 737-800 narrow body, but you get a full meal, you get very good service, and then with Vistara that reminded me about the good times on board Jet Airways.
So we have 3 classes in this aircraft. It's business class, premium economy and economy. So in business class we have 12 seats, and in premium economy we have 24 seats. In economy we have 152 seats.
That's a big camera.
Thanks.
Nice one. Cheers. Nice to meet you. Just came down economy. There's always great people around, and What's your name?
Ricky.
Ricky.
Yes.
And
No, Sonia.
Sonia. I found that the economy seats is really a little bit tight, huh? The premium seats are better. This one a little bit tight.
Yes, yes, yes.
How's your experience so far?
Very fine, very, very nice. Vistara is always on top.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
India, Vistara is always on top.
This seat's here, 34. I think this is the last row on the 321. You have to avoid this seat because you have lots of toilet next to you, you know. People are queuing up now. Everyone's queuing up for the toilets.
Actually, first time I'm traveling in 321.
321.
Yes, first time.
Yeah,
I'm traveling.
avoid the last row. Avoid the last two row, I would say. The toilets are right next to you. Do you enjoy the flight?
Yeah, I enjoy the flight.
Yeah, going to Bangkok?
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
to Bangkok. From there, I'll be going to Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, connecting. What's your preferred airline in India?
Vistara.
Vistara.
I can travel alone.
Really? To Bangkok, I fell asleep for the remaining of the flight, and what I was also thinking is how in the next few years Vistara merge into Air India while we're able to preserve a more full-service luxury brand that Air India has to up their game to meet up the level Vistara is. And then so in the aviation in India that we have a very luxury brand like many other full-service carrier that can be competitive. So we shall wait and see. But this was certainly a short and sweet trip that I've seen a lot of new development in the commercial aviation in India. Hope you like it.